Police Commissioner Bhaskar Rao announced major relaxations in the lockdown norms in the city. Some of the major announcements made by Commissioner of Police Bhaskar Rao are as follows.
Major relaxations to lockdown in Bengaluru city has been announced by Police Commissioner Bhaskar Rao. Passes are not mandatory to commute between 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Motorists must have ID cards on them at all times. Traffic violations to be dealt with severely. Standalone shops, jewelry stores permitted to stay open between 7 a.m. and 6:30 p.m. Joggers and morning walkers permitted outside after 7 a.m. Parks, main roads to remain off limits. Interstate passes to Maharashtra, Kerala and Tamil Nadu to be issued online. NOC from neighbouring states is a must. Weddings with maximum of 50 attendees and funerals with maximum of 20 attendees are permitted. Ramadan rituals to be observed at home. Above relaxations do not apply in containment zones.
ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಶಾಪ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ನಾಳೆ ನೀವು ಜ್ಯುವೆಲ್ರಿ ಅಂಗಡಿ ಆದರೂ ಇರಲಿ, ಬಟ್ಟೆ ಅಂಗಡಿ ಇರಲಿ, ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಅಂಗಡಿ ಇರಲಿ, ಪಾತ್ರೆ ಅಂಗಡಿ ಇರಲಿ, ಯಾವ ಅಂಗಡಿ ಬೇಕಾದರೆ ನಾಳೆ ಓಪನ್ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು. ಪುಸ್ತಕದ ಅಂಗಡಿ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಶಾಪ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ರಿಪೇರ್ ಶಾಪ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು. ಬಟ್ ನಾವು ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆಯಿಂದ ಸಾಯಂಕಾಲ ಯಾವ ಪಾಸ್ ಕೇಳೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಯಾವ ಪಾಸ್ ಕೇಳೋದಿಲ್ಲ ನಾವು. ಬಟ್ ಚೆಕ್ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಇಟ್ಟಿರ್ತೀವಿ, ಮತ್ತು ಐಡೆಂಟಿಟಿ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ನಮಗೆ ಅನುಮಾನ.
DG and IGP Praveen Sood has stated that an inter-district pass can be obtained by the people stranded due to the lockdown to return to their hometowns or join work. The one-time pass will be valid for 1 day and for one-way travel only. The self-certified e-pass will be launched soon. He has tweeted asking stranded due to lockdown want to join work. Inter-district 1 day, one-way, one time. Self-certified e-pass will be launched tonight for entire state. Wait for the link tonight. The number of COVID-19 positive cases in the state has risen to 614. 13 new positive cases have been reported in the state. The total number of deaths in the state stands at 25, while the number of discharges is 293. 4 new COVID-19 positive cases were reported from the city. The total tally in the city now stands at 149 positive cases. 6 deaths have been reported, while 72 individuals have been discharged. Patient number 565, a 64-year-old woman from Kodichikkanahalli in Bengaluru, was tested positive for COVID-19. The health officials have identified 7 primary and 10 secondary contacts and isolated them. Now, 3 of the primary contacts have tested positive for COVID-19. It has now come to light that the woman had attended a wedding, but the officials are not sure if the woman had contracted virus before attending the wedding or after attending the wedding. The Bengaluru District Administration has cleared the decks for the sale of liquor in the city from Monday. Accordingly, sale of liquor will be permitted between 9 a.m. and 7 p.m. in all wards except for the containment zone. Social distancing and other health safety norms will be followed.
ಕಂಟೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಝೋನ್ಸ್ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಯಾವುದೇ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೂ ಮದ್ಯದ ವ್ಯಾಪಾರವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅವಕಾಶ ಕೊಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಮತ್ತಿನ್ನು ಮದ್ಯದ ವ್ಯಾಪಾರ ಉಳಿದಂಥ ಜಾಗಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ 9ರಿಂದ ಸಂಜೆ 7ರವರೆಗೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಈ ವ್ಯವಹಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಅವಕಾಶವನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬರು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ನೌಕರರು ಕೈಗಳಿಗೆ ಗ್ಲೌಸಸ್ಸನ್ನು ಮತ್ತು ಮಾಸ್ಕನ್ನು ಹಾಕ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕಡ್ಡಾಯಗೊಳಿಸಿದ್ದೇವೆ.
Liquor stores across the city were seen gearing up for the sale of alcohol on Monday. Staff of the stores was seen drawing boxes outside the shops and erecting barricades and cages. All other precautionary measures were also taken.
ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳಿದ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಈ ಥರ ಕೇಜ್ಗಳು ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬೊಂಬ್ ಹಾಕಿ ಕೇಜ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಮತ್ತು 6 ಫೀಟ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಜನ ಬರಬೇಕು, ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸಿಂಗ್ ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಮತ್ತು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಮಾಸ್ಕ್ ಹಾಕ್ಕೊಂಡಿರಬೇಕು. ಮತ್ತು ನಾವು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡೋರ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಗ್ಲೌಸ್ ಹಾಕ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು, ಮಾಸ್ಕ್ ಹಾಕ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. ಮತ್ತು ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಕೂಡ ಸ್ಯಾನಿಟೈಸರ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
The government arranged special trains to send back stranded migrant workers from Bengaluru to other states. Over 1,200 migrant workers from Odisha who were stranded in the city headed back home in a special train. The cops and the railway staff were seen clapping and bidding farewell to the migrant workers. Authorities provided food to all those migrant workers heading home to Odisha in special trains. Food parcels were provided to around 1,200 stranded migrants as they boarded train in Chikbanawara. A stranded migrant worker and his daughter had no cash to buy a ticket to board a special train which left for Odisha. DCP Whitefield Division Anuchet, DCP Bengaluru North Division Shashikumar and Sub-Inspector Anita lent a helping hand by buying the migrants' ticket, which cost them 1,600 rupees. Several police officers paid accolades for their gesture. The evacuation of the North Indian migrant workers had a few confusions as well. A few migrant workers by mistake reached Yeshwanthpur railway station instead of going to Chikbanawara railway station. The migrant workers, who were surprised to find nobody outside the station, later contacted the officials who directed them to the Chikbanawara station. Chief Minister B.S. Yediyurappa permitted the migrant workers living in Karnataka to travel for free to their hometowns. Yediyurappa said that free service can be utilized by migrant workers for the next 3 days. Chief Minister B.S. Yediyurappa's decision comes a day after it was reported that the KSRTC was charging twice the normal fare for ferrying the migrant workers to their home. Large number of people throng Kempegowda bus station to reach their native places. The Transport Department has deployed several KSRTC buses to ferry the stranded migrant labourers. These buses are plying from Bengaluru to all the districts except red zones.
ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯ ರಸ್ತೆ ಸಾರಿಗೆ ನಿಗಮದ ವತಿಯಿಂದ ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಕಾರ್ಮಿಕರ ಅನುಕೂಲಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿನಿಂದ ವಿವಿಧ ಪ್ರದೇಶಗಳಿಗೆ ಪ್ರಯಾಣ ಬೆಳೆಸಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ವತಿಯಿಂದ ಅನುಮತಿಯನ್ನು ಪಡೆದುಕೊಂಡು ಬಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಒದಗಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ.
KSRTC officials inspected the buses which were ready to depart from MAJESTIC and took drivers to task for not following safety protocols. Drivers were found without face masks and handed gloves, and they had also let people sit in together in the bus without maintaining social distancing. Health officials were seen screening migrant workers before permitting them to board the buses. All the migrant workers were scanned with thermal scanners, and only after that were they allowed to board the bus. After your channel News 9 highlighted the sufferings of migrant workers who had no money to buy tickets, the state government decided to ferry them for free of cost. Migrant labourers thanked the government for understanding their plight and coming to their aid.
ನಾನು ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಷ್ಟವಾಗಿದ್ದೀರಿ ತುಂಬ ಟೈಮ್ ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರಲಿ ದೇವರು ನನಗೊಂದು ದಾರಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟೆ ನನ್ನ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ನೋಡು ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟೆ ಪರದೇಶಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ನನಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್ ಸರ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಕೇಳಿ ನನಗೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ಸಂಕಟ ಐತಲ್ಲ ಸಂಕಟ.
The State Transport Department has issued a circular stating that all KSRTC employees should arrive to work from tomorrow, as the buses would ply only in the areas which are identified as green zones. Employees who are 50 years and above are requested not to come to work. The State Transport Department is reeling under loss due to the lockdown. KSRTC and BMTC bus drivers and conductors are yet to receive salaries for the month of April. It is reported that there are over 40,000 employees in KSRTC and 35,000 employees working for the BMTC as well. It is said that they are supposed to be paid their salaries, and the Transport Department would require a total sum of 181 crore rupees for the same. KPCC President D.K. Shivakumar has donated 1 crore rupees to the State Transport Department, which the members had donated, and requested the department to ferry stranded migrant workers free of cost. D.K. Shivakumar also wrote a letter to the KSRTC MD Shivayogi Kalasar on the same.
ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸೇವೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ನೀವು ರಕ್ಷಣೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ನಿಮ್ದು ಎಷ್ಟಾದರೂ ಕೂಡ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪರವಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಈ ಪ್ರಾಣ ಆರು ಕೊಟ್ಟು ನಿಮಗೋಸ್ಕರ ನಾವು ನಿಮಗೆ ರಕ್ಷಣೆ ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನು, ತ್ಯಾಗ ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ಕೆಲಸ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ ಶಾಸಕರು, ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾರ್ಯಕರ್ತರು ನನಗೆ ಕೋಟ್ಯಾಂತರ ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಹಣವನ್ನು ಇವತ್ತು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದನ್ನು ನಾನು ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ನನ್ನ ಕೈಯಿಂದ ಏನು ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ, ನನ್ನ ಕೈಯಿಂದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ಬೋದು.
However, the KSRTC issued a clarification that it had not received any check from anyone in connection with ferrying the migrants to their hometowns. The KSRTC also said that any compensation amount could be remitted to the Chief Minister's COVID Relief Fund. KPCC President DK Shivkumar, CLP leader Siddaramaiah and other Congress leaders met stranded migrant workers in MAJESTIC and inspected the arrangements earlier in the day. They also got into a bus that was ready for departure and inquired and ensured that the people were sitting on the bus maintaining social distancing. Former Minister Jaimala slammed Women and Child Welfare Minister Sasikala Jolle for misusing the lockdown situation, and indulged in vote bank politics. She said that the minister has put BJP logo on the ration and food kits, which were kept aside for pregnant women. Jaimala has demanded Jolle's immediate resignation.
ದಿನ ಪಕ್ಷದ ಚಿಹ್ನೆ ಹಾಕಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಬೇರೆ ಹೆಸರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಇವರು ಅದನ್ನು ಕೊಡ್ತಿದಾರಲ್ಲ, ಇವ್ರಿಗೆ ನಾಚಿಕೆ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಯಾವ ಕ್ರಮವನ್ನ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡಿದೆ ಈ ಸರ್ಕಾರ? ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳ ಗಮನಕ್ಕೆ ಬರದೆ ಇವೆಲ್ಲವೂ ಕೂಡ ಅವ್ಯವಹಾರ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯನಾ?
State Congress led by KPCC President DK Shivkumar staged a protest against the state government over its alleged inability in handling the COVID-19 situation. Congress workers raised slogans against the government and staged a protest at Shivananda Circle. DK Shivkumar even wore a blindfold in protest and taunted the government, saying that it had gone blind to the troubles being faced by the people.
ನಾನು ಏನು ನೋಡಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ, ನಾನೇನು ಮಾತಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಏನು ಮಾತಾಡ್ಕೋ ಈಗ ಕಣ್ಣು ಮುಚ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕೂತ್ಕೊ. ನಾನು ಗಾಂಧಾರಿ ತರ ಕಣ್ಣು ಮುಚ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇನ್ನ ನನ್ನ ಕೈಲಿ ಆಗುದಿಲ್ಲ ಇದು ನೋಡಕ್ಕೆ.
The women's wing of the KPCC2 staged a protest over the alleged diversion of food kits provided by the government and its inability to tackle the COVID-19 situation effectively. Women Congress leaders Jaimala, Umashri, Soumya Reddy and others took part in the protest. The women Congress workers attempted to lay siege to Chief Minister B.S. Yediyurappa's home office, that is Krishna on Kumar Kripa Road, but were stopped at Shivananda Circle by the cops.
ಪಕ್ಷ ಚಿಹ್ನ ಹಾಕಿ ಇವರು ತಲುಪಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ವಿಷಯ ಬಂದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗೆ ಈ ವಿಷಯ ಗೊತ್ತು ಇಲ್ವಾ ಅಂತ ಇವರಿಗೆ ಗಮನ ತರಿಸಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಮಹಿಳಾ ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ವತಿಯಿಂದ ಇವತ್ತು ಈ ಮಹಿಳಾ ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ನಾವು 3-4 ಶಾಸಕರು ಮಾಜಿ ಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಒಂದು ಮಹಿಳೆಯರ ಜೊತೆ ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಲೇಡಿ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೇಬಲ್ಸ್ ಇರಬೇಕು, ನಮಗೆ ಬುದ್ಧಿ ಕಳಿಸ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಒಬ್ರು ಯಾರು ಇನ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಯಾರು ಅವರು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ನನಗೆ, ಅವರು ಈ ತರ ನನಗೆ ಬುದ್ಧಿ ಕಳಿಸ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು?
Now, BBMP Commissioner B.S. Anil Kumar has written a detailed letter to the Home Ministry requesting them to relax norms in 154 wards which have not reported many COVID-19 positive cases. It is reported that BBMP Commissioner requested the Home Ministry to designate 22 containment areas as red zones. The Indian Air Force conducted a special flypast over the Vidhan Saudha to honor the Corona warriors of the state. A formation of C-130J Hercules aircraft, which took off from Srinagar in Jammu and Kashmir on Sunday morning, flew over the Vidhan Saudha as a salute to the efforts of the health workers and cops in battling the dreaded coronavirus. IAF choppers shot flower petals over Victoria Hospital and Command Hospital in Bengaluru to honor doctors, nurses and other medical professionals for serving selflessly in the fight against coronavirus. Doctors, nurses and medical staff stood outside the hospital and acknowledged IAF's floral tribute. Indian Army paid a musical tribute to all the frontline warriors in several parts of the city. The band team showed their gratitude to the frontline workers by playing popular numbers at MG Road, Vidhan Saudha, National Military Memorial, ACS Centre and other such areas. The BBMP collected a whopping 98,350 rupees in fine from the people who were not wearing masks. The BBMP registered a total of 190 cases and collected the fine amount from the violators. BBMP collects 98,350 as fine from the people for not wearing masks. As of 3rd of May, total number of cases in all zones is 190. Total fine collected will be 98,350. The BBMP has released its updated bulletin for the week. The bulletin highlighted the efforts undertaken by the Palike in containing the spread of virus, inspection made by officials in containment zones, new rules and regulations brought in by the Palike by levying fines for spitting and urinating in public spaces, and extension to pay rents. A few residents of Kumaraswamy layout indulged in water words with BBMP marshals while conducting a survey in the area. It is reported that they even threatened marshals to delete the video which they had recorded when the residents started to argue with them. The CCB cops raided a hookah bar in Banashankari for running it illegally. They have arrested 4 men for selling illegal liquor and have seized liquor bottles, cigarettes and other tobacco products. Noted Kannada poet K.S. Ahmed is no more. The poet, who is famous for his Nityotsava poem, passed away at his residence at Padmanabh Nagar at the age of 84. Ahmed had been hospitalized owing to age-related ailments. He had also received prestigious Rajyotsava and Padma Shri awards for his immense contribution to Kannada literature. The final rites of K.S. Ahmed will be performed on Monday. 100th pay tribute to departed poet K.S. Ahmed. Ardent admirers of poet thronged the poet's residence at Padmanabh Nagar. They will pay their final respects. Several political leaders, including Chief Minister B.S. Yediyurappa and former Chief Minister H.D. Kumaraswamy, paid rich tributes. KPCC President D.K. Shivakumar, Housing Minister Somanna and famous Kannada director T.S. Nagavarna too arrived at the poet's residence to pay their last respects.
ಕನ್ನಡದ ಹಿರಿಯ ಸಾಹಿತಿ ಕವಿ ಕೆ.ಎಸ್. ಅಹಮದ್ ಅವರ ನಿಧನದ ಸುದ್ದಿ ಕೇಳಿ ತೀವ್ರ ನೋವುಂಟಾಗಿದೆ. ಅತ್ಯುತ್ತಮ ಸಾಹಿತ್ಯ ಸಂಕಲನಗಳನ್ನು ಕನ್ನಡಕ್ಕೆ ನೀಡಿದ ಅವರು ನಿತ್ಯೋತ್ಸವ ಕವಿ ಎಂದೇ ಪ್ರಖ್ಯಾತಿ ಪಡೆದು ಕನ್ನಡಿಗರ ಮನೆ ಮಾತಾಗಿದ್ದರು.
ಕನ್ನಡದ ಒಂದು ಭಾವನೆ, ಕನ್ನಡದ ಭಾಷೆಗೆ ಒಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿತ್ವವನ್ನೇ ಕೊಟ್ಟಂತ ಒಬ್ಬ ಮಹಾನ್ ಸ್ಫೂರ್ತಿದಾಯಕ ಲೇಖಕ. ಕನ್ನಡ ಲೋಕಕ್ಕೆ ಅವರು ಕೊಟ್ಟಂತ ಕೊಡುಗೆ ಬಹಳ ಅಪಾರವಾದದ್ದು.
1970ರ ದಶಕದ ನಂತರದ ಸಾಹಿತ್ಯದ ಮತ್ತು ಸಾಂಸ್ಕೃತಿಕ ಲೋಕದ ಮೇರು ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಯಾಗಿ ತಮ್ಮನ್ನು ತಾವು ಗುರುತಿಸಿಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದವರು. ಎಲ್ಲಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗಿ ಕಲೆಯ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರಕಾರಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಪೂರಕವಾಗಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿದಂಥ